This demo will showcase our Salesforce to Salesforce contact broadcast template. Broadcast is the act of moving data from a single source system to many destination systems in an ongoing, near real-time or real-time basis. Essentially, it is a one-way synchronization from one to many. This type of integration is useful when synchronizing data from one system to another in real time, creating a sales order in one system when an opportunity is marked as won in another, and many more. In this video, I will show you an example of an organization that utilizes this template to broadcast its contacts from one Salesforce instance to another in real time. We will also specify a filtering criteria. In this case, a contact will be filtered depending on the email and the mailing country. Right now, let's see how it all works. Let's create a new contact in our Salesforce instance in Org A and see how it will be reflected in our destination Salesforce instance. We will fill up a name and email address, input the mailing country, and click Save. Then, when we go to our destination Salesforce instance and refresh the page, we will see that the contact was created there as well. Now, let's take the same contact and change the name from Ale to Alejandro. When we go back to our destination Salesforce instance, we will see that the name for that contact was updated accordingly. Now, let's create a new contact that doesn't meet the criteria. We will fill up all the information, and in this case, pick Argentina as a mailing country. Then, when we go to our destination Salesforce instance, we will see that the contact didn't migrate over. Now, let's move from the user experience to Anypoint Studio, our graphical design environment for the Anypoint platform, and see what's powering this integration. Here, we will see our template, which leverages best practices for integration with Salesforce and makes this integration possible in minutes. This template has already been downloaded from our library, where all of our templates can be found. As we look at the endpoints file, we can see a Salesforce connector that retrieves contacts from our Salesforce instance in Org A and determines the filtering criteria. The filter is a part of the query that selects what should be migrated over or at least extracted out of the Salesforce instance and what should be filtered. Then, when we go to the business logic file, we can see that the template uses a batch module to make the act of moving a large set of data easier and more transparent. Here, we query the data from our destination Salesforce instance and check whether the contact from the Salesforce origin exists there. Then, for all contacts that have an account, we check if that account exists in our destination Salesforce instance, and if it doesn't, we create a new one so we can link a new contact to that account. Then, we upsert the contact data into our destination Salesforce, which means we either create a new contact or update an existing one. The last step that we do, we log a message report that the migration process has been completed. Now that we know what stands behind this integration, everything we have to do to make it work is to list our Salesforce credentials in the properties file and run the application. Today we've shown you our Salesforce to Salesforce contact broadcast template and broadcasted contacts from one Salesforce instance to another. To find out more about the template, follow the View Documentation link on the template's detail page. Give the template a try, and if you have any questions or feedback, please send it to info@mulesoft.com. Thank you.